Ask them if our
Hello, yes, how's the stock market doing?
Ask them if our horses are saddled yet.
Yes, we'd like to know if we've got 2 horses available for today's ride. Okay, they're ready. Oh.
We're here.
It's 1993 in here. Welcome. So great you could join us. We're gonna take you on a super bouge ranch tour. Hey,
Whose ranch is this anyway?
I don't know, I rented it for the day.
Oh, wow. Come on, darling.
Darling, I'm coming.
Hi, baby.
Do you have any Grey Poupon? I was wondering. Well, it's time to get started for the riding day. We're gonna take you through the first part of this as the haters and naysayers think that we ride at the ranch. Stormy, get my horse.
Hi.
It's not how any of this works. I'll get my own horse.
Which one are you riding?
That one. Get my other horse. Jesse, be fabulous. Jesse, can I borrow your ring for this? It's time to ride. I brought up my smaller ring, my riding ring. Okay. Stormy, do you have your riding ring on, darling? We have to have jewelry. Yes, girl. Yes. Thank you, darling. Put on Mama's crown.
Sit down.
Put on Mama. If you fart, I'll kill you. Thank you.
I don't feel it.
Ow, ow, baby, ow. Let's spin to get redneck now. We're fancy for 2 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put one of these on myself, so I have to have help.
One of learned.
Sarcasm. Hey. You gotta yell at your dog fancier than that.
Ronnie? I don't know how to
Ronnie, darling, keep it down, okay?
I don't know how to.
Stop barking at the butlers.
Ronnie, stop barking.
Baby, shut up before I come hit you with a frying pan.
I start to panic.
Quit fighting, kids. Get back to the vlog. I consider ranch dress and jeans the Louis Vuitton of the Western market because you cannot get these anywhere else. They try to make us all look alike. We know as Flomies that we are not meant to blend in. We are meant to stand out. We are meant to change the world. So, we don't wear regular jeans because we ain't regular. Let me get on this giant beast.
This tree has been here since 1967, and the funny thing is, when Fallon bought this place, she didn't even know her brand was in this tree, or her initials. So this tree is a legacy.
Bro, my initials are on the tree.
It's your tree. Where Lake Juan is?
Yeah, Lake Juan. So this floods. Flashback, see money to that picture of me on Neffy running through what this is. It looks like I'm running through a lake. I'm actually running through the front of my property after a big Texas rain. Now to the arena. We're going to show you guys why this is really cool. Here's a really cool fact. The legendary horse Stingray spent some time at this place before I bought it when she was a young horse and was rumored to be started around the barrels here by a really cool trainer. So that's a fun fact about this place, which I hope is true because I think it's really cool. Okay, so the arena has banners full of my journey from cowboy hat to helmet, from loser to world champion, and all in between. And I think this is one of the coolest things that the Tie-Dye Ferry has ever dreamed up to have. It's really cool to see these moments when you're training a colt and you're frustrated, to look up and realize like you struggled through this on one horse and look what it got you. Keep going. So you want some, does it help you when you're training in here?
Yeah, it's really, I look in there every single day.
All right, this was a bad run that I made in Clovis, California. But I just really love the picture. This was at the NFR. It was literally my only clean run. Well, there's two, but it was my first clean run. And one of the only ones at the 2013 NFR. As you can notice, I'm rocking the black and yellow. All right, this is when I came back to win Clovis. So this was a cool run for me. I really love. A fan made that shirt for me, and it's one of my very first glam and grit cowboy hats. So it meant a lot to me. This is Calgary, the Calgary Stampede, and I transitioned to a helmet. I was rocking my superhero red hair, and this I think was in the wild card round, so that was really fun. This was at the NFR in 2015. This was when I won Clovis, California again. And this one is one of the ones that means the very most to me. This was the first round of 2014 NFR when I finally got to win a round at the NFR. And there's just a bunch of other stops. One of my favorite blue and gray hats ever of all time. That was Calgary too. Calgary. This is the NFR. This is the 10th round when I finally got to claim my world title. So this was the most important run I've ever made, actually. And everything in between is either Calgary or the NFR. Just had a lot of meaning. So it's a really inspirational place to train, especially when you're banging your head up against the wall with a new, young baby Huey. It's a good place to just take a minute and reflect and look around. Here's my ever so bougie. White people, bougie means fancy. Here's my bougie cult training operation. This is the rape we haul to jackpots when we want to go. It comes complete with fender dimpling. This is the hot new thing right here, fender dimples. Hot new thing. I had it implanted into my rear too because it's a hot new thing. Here is my tack room and all of the bits and bridles and whatnot, etc. And now to BABYFLO's barn. Okay. Next we come to the barn. This is my BABYFLO vibration system for BABYFLO. This is really cool. I like this part. These are stocks we never use. And now to the fun parts. So this is where the tack gets fun. I like to come over here, pick my favorite set of dynamic edge breast collar. This was made by a fan, so this one's really cool. But a lot of this stuff are sets that are exclusive to me, one of a kinds I used at the NFR, and we use them here at 3-inch every day. This one I won the world in, so there's a lot of really cool tack in here. My favorite color when I'm feeling down on myself and need a pick-me-up is to wear the most superstitious color in rodeo, because I feel like I'm like against all odds underdogging it again. All right, here are my saddles, my whole saddle setup. Of course, everything cactus. My pads are cactus. This one in particular is from the NFR. Here's a lot of ones that are from the NFR over here. They are old, beat up, just like I like them. We got that new, fresh in the horse trailer that we take to jackpots, but we use these every single day. So we love that, but that's my favorite part. Shameless plug, Total Feeds, Dynamic Edge. Here's what we've done. So I got this little thing from IKEA, and it's where we keep all the split boots and overreach boots, different things like that. Or we have these little tack cubbies that I put into my horse trailers. Here are the head stalls that go with my different tack sets. So we have these exclusive ones over here that mean a lot to me. Then I just put them on really special bridles whenever we need to change around some bits. So I love that. BABYFLO's trailer, we haul them with the bouge bunges. See last vlog. Bouge bunge means no PLR. If you don't know what any of that means, let me explain to you. Bouge, bunge, bougie, which you just learned is fancy, bunge, bungee cord, fancy bungee cord. This, we put in the trailer, tie up to the trailer, it eliminates PLR, which is pissy leader. BABYFLO stall and her goat, but every stall comes equipped with a fan. We have lights on in the winter, and then our Hey Chicks hay nets in every single stall. So shameless plug-in. Step right up. This used to be the intern apartment, and now we kind of call it the model apartment because we come in here and change clothes. So let me show you guys around. It's got stuff everywhere because we just completed a photo shoot, but it's just got a little kitchen, got some memorabilia. Come in here, It's got some bunk beds for more room for activities. So it's just a cute place for us to have guests over or to change and get ready for the photo shoots. My favorite wall, just various pictures everywhere. One of my favorite pictures is this painting that was done for Chuck Taylor, BABYFLO and Neffy and Knick Knack's brother that ended up passing away. So I always like keeping a little piece of him around. And then that's our drunk parrot. I just liked him. I thought it was cool. This is like my favorite part of the ranch. I bought this door and I had it for 3 years before I ever had a place to put it. So come on in. This is my trophy room. I dreamt about this for a really long time. It may be super fancy to some people. It may not be very fancy to other people, but it's mine and I think it's amazing. So let's turn on over to an episode of Deep Thoughts with Fallon Taylor. I have qualified for the NFR 7 times now, and I keep all of my back numbers all along the way on the wall. But then I keep one empty one here that I want to make sure and fill, and I'm going to try for that in 2018. Before I make every single run, and when I start assessing each run, I just visualize putting my back number in this frame in January of 2019. So I just keep thinking about what's missing and what I want to go right there. And it keeps me really working hard. Even when I see failures come my way or whatever, I just keep my eyes on filling that frame. Another thing that I do is I like to take an empty hanger with me for the year because they give you a jacket for qualifying to the NFR. I like keeping an empty hanger with me so that I always am reminded that I need a coat to go on that hanger. And that's the conclusion of Deep Thoughts with Fallon Taylor. Back to the ranch tour. So this is just a little buckle table that I love. Here's some crazy awards that I've won I'm really proud of. All up in here, which I think are really cool. And then saddles that I've won up and down the place. You'll notice that a lot of them look super worn, and that is because we've used them, because I like to win them and use them. Some of them are still pristine, some of them aren't, for sure. I have kept this picture. This picture was in 1996. This is my hero, Fred Whitfield, and I have kept this picture with me since 1996 everywhere I go. I was thought of as like the underdog or the outcast, and Fred Whitfield would come get me before the grand entry at the NFR and say, you can ride with me. And so he was basically like my big brother on the road. He's one of the only people that when I see, I get really super starstruck. So shout out to Fred for keeping me inspired. He knew what it was like to be the underdog or the outcast, so it was cool to have him be super supportive. Hey, if you guys like this video, hit this button, okay? That'd be nice. On to the pasture. When you look out in this pasture, you may see a bunch of multicolored horses just looking kind of crazy, chilling, extra super fat. What I see is the next generation of barrel horses. The next generation of champs are out here in this pasture. All out here in this pasture are horses that are pregnant with BABYFLO babies, Neffy babies, Knick Knack babies, and how we do that is through the surrogate process, which these are recipient mares, and we do an embryo transfer so that the mare can continue to compete, and then we take the embryo out of that mare and put it into a surrogate mare called a recipient, and those are what these are. These are all recipient mares that are getting ready for the next round of awesome barrel horses to be born here. And it is so cool to come out here and check out each and every one of them. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the ranch tour. Everybody's been asking so many questions. I'm super happy that you're a part of the Flomily. You're one of the Flomies, you're subscribed. If you're not, make sure and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. I'll be doing tons of giveaways down in the comments, so be sure to share it, tell me what you think, and I hope one day I get to see you at my ranch. Have an amazing day. You guys take care. See you next time.